Sit down. We need to talk. This time, probably, this video won't be exactly ironic, so yeah. I might even try to drop the act. But let's see. Okay, so this channel and the stuff in general is probably now my way of establishing my presence on the internet. I'm not gonna share with you any secret schizophrenic knowledge today because like because I really want to talk to you. I want to have an honest talk, probably, yes. Because I have tried absurd comedy on this channel and I triggered the wrong people, which I don't think it really matters to me because my only audience could possibly be like the BreadTube and the people who watch the BreadTube, or I'm gonna fall into obscurity. Let's see. So yeah, lately my life kinda beats me a lot, like in terms of stuff that's happening. But overall, I discovered that I will probably be like Max Payne. I will probably be forever on painkillers. Because I have Ehlers-Danlos syndrome, which actually my friend asked me some questions, and turns out that this hypermobility and this elasticity of my skin, it kinda is abnormal. I didn't know this, but this is what probably caused me a lot of chronic pain in childhood, and right now, I don't know. My parents just used to blame me for their genetic misfortunes. Oh, shit. Yeah, and my hair is still drying. I won't be... I'm not exactly the fanciest person today because I missed my laundry appointment, and as you know, highly entropic beings, they kind of don't conform to the requirements of time, and I don't conform to the requirements of time by missing my appointments. So yeah, I'm not exactly smelly because I just left the bathroom, so yeah, my hair is still drying. I'm making a lot of projects right now because my goal is, I left Ukraine and oh, I probably have to look into the camera. I forget about this. Let's at least have me masking here by looking at the camera. So, yeah. My friends and family are still in Ukraine, but not my blood relatives. My found family, which basically consists of all of my friends, I think, and the problem is that this winter, if they don't leave Ukraine, they might freeze to death. Yeah, it's really painful for me to talk about it, but it's kind of a thing that's worth to consider. So my plans on the future is probably to become the monarch, the anarcho-monarch of BreadTube, or something like this, or fall into some underground circles, because yeah, I kinda need to get a lot of money, so I have to develop a lot of skills to keep my creative autonomy, because this is what matters to me. Like, I don't know, I never was able. I really never did collaborations. I never even. I wanted to get into the industry, but I never really kind of. I thought that I don't have skill for the industry, yeah. But really, like, after looking at everything I paint, I think that maybe I just have enough skill. I just don't want to lose my creative autonomy, and this probably stems from my pathological demand avoidance. But let's maybe I will talk about it here. It doesn't really matter anymore. Like, I don't really care about genders anymore. About, like, fuck. I am kind of the person that can actually score a lot of oppression points, if you think about it. Like, I might be the word person. I might be good at talking, at learning languages and other stuff, but otherwise, I'm quite fucking disabled. And it's kind of the issue, because having a disability is like a second full-time job. And at the same time, I go to the integration course. The trans disabled refugee is just one oppression point I cannot score, is being the person of color, which is a pretty substantial one, actually, because black people treated poorly in Germany. And yeah, I kind of started doing a lot of projects. I won't stop making absurd comedy. I won't stop poking at the incel wasp hive, because it's no longer matters to me when my friends could die in like half a year when it becomes cold. So yeah, my goal is to buy them out of slavery, which is Ukraine, because closing borders and forcibly mobilizing people is slavery. Just open your eyes, people. Like, telling me that defending your homeland, what the fuck is the homeland? I cannot identify with Ukrainians, actually. I identify more with Germans, but there's some problems in Germany. Maybe the fact that I'm quite reserved, and it's kind of, I have some German autistic traits, and when people tell you that German culture is quite autistic, it's not exactly true, because autism is kind of socially constructed. So what's autistic in Germany is not what's autistic in US. It's like in Germany you will be weird, like the colored hair, literally me. And in US, it's stereotyped as being quiet and reserved and other stuff. So yeah. And my room doesn't look like a crack house anymore, thanks to my engineering knowledge. If I couldn't repair my tech and stuff, I probably wouldn't be here online, because I am kind of good at pretending that my apartment looks, my room looks better than insides of my head, which is quite concerning, because insides of people's heads, kind of sometimes look delicious. So, what are the other topics I'd like to talk about? Because it seems like I exhausted all of the conversation points, all of the boiling points which I had. I practice a lot of guitar lately. So yeah, I can even play some parts of the Steins Gate opening and some other stuff, but I'm kind of better. Yeah, and I'm doing it without an amplifier. So, yeah, it was extremely awkward. Okay, I probably will record myself playing or jamming or other stuff because I got this little small kid, this amplifier from Positive Grid, which is quite a good one. I might actually go on the street and maybe make some money by playing guitar. I don't know. Oh. Might also sell my paintings, or at least try to sell them on the street. In Germany, you kind of require the license to do it. It's quite obtuse, and it's hard for me to understand how those permits and other stuff works. Which I found through my roommate, who is actually a really insanely cool guy. He also plays guitar. Suddenly the topics for the conversation appeared. So yeah, I got some contacts of social helpers, and maybe I will join them because there's like a lot of other people who might be in similar situation to me. I don't know. So yeah, to everyone who's enduring hardships in life right now, I think I might be the one you can relate to, because yeah, since cutting off my abusive family and just starting a proper life of my own, I realized how much love I suppressed towards those who I left behind in Ukraine, and how much pain I was just hiding, and to some extent I will be hiding it and sublimating it into my idiotic comedy, like those shorts I released recently. Yeah. And I will try to stay with you guys. I have a plan. I have a really cool plan how to buy out my friends out of family, but out of slavery, out of the Ukraine. But yeah, it's on NDA with my mesolimbic reward pathway, so no plan for now, but I promise it will be an interesting one, because it requires a lot of relearning art, because after COVID, I've got a lot of post-COVID symptoms, like actually people with Ehlers-Danlos syndrome and other types of abnormalities, maybe like autism and other stuff, they're more susceptible to long COVID infection symptoms. And well, it seems like I'm quite ruined because it's not like well, sometimes light just starts to overstimulate me from the smallest physical or mental exertion. Uh, and I think if I won't think too hard about this video, um, I will exert myself less. Maybe I really just needed to have an honest talk. I don't know. Maybe I will release more honest talks because the situation is. I don't know if it's stable. It certainly doesn't warrant any more sit reps, and we can go deeper into the stuff, into the politics, into the philosophy, because I'm a thinker. I think a lot because that's the only thing I could do. And right now, at 25, with an 8-year gap in my resume, I'm kind of starting to live a life, I think. It might not be a long one, but it certainly is an interesting one. Plus, I think that my experiences might have shaped my art and other stuff. I didn't watch much Ukrainian creators, for which I might also be hated by Ukrainian people, because like the society there in Ukraine is really fucking polarized. We hate each other for speaking Russian, but at the same time, half of Ukraine, or even more than half of Ukraine, is kind of has Russian as their mother tongue, so it's pretty hard to switch languages for them, because even in the integration course, when there's where there's a lot of people who came here to study German language, which they certainly do not force us to do. They will just take away our benefits if we don't go there on time. Nobody forces us. Fuck neoliberals, by the way. So, yeah, and a lot of people struggle with learning a language. I want to ask the Ukrainian people who watch me to maybe it's really hard to ask anything of you people. Like, I seriously understand how fucked up the situation is, and it seems like humanity can't go like a fucking century without a global conflict. It's not surprising though, because we have a lot of historical precedents. Yeah, and hopefully I will be able to at least build some sort of community around maybe my channel, maybe my art. But honestly, I would say Kelim also is like a literal art project, maybe personal art project of mine. I just told everyone on my Telegram channel to fuck off, because I was tired that people treat me as a content generator and a shit poster, which I certainly am a shit poster. I don't deny it. But I want maybe more personal interactions with people through my art, through my speech, through my through the projects I do, because yeah, it's kinda maybe a little bit lonely in capitalism, and we might help each other out to escape this crushing weight of loneliness. Just think about it, maybe, because I see a lot of people who are quite lonely. Looking at myself in the mirror, which I will probably be lonely with whoever the fuck I am with, because of my fucked up family who thinks that Christ is the savior and other stuff, but oh fuck, I shouldn't have been baptized. But yeah, it's kind of cool that I was in kind of the least religious of families, of the friend groups of my family, which is quite cool. And yeah, I think I was privileged enough to survive, because people like me rarely survive. I will be honest with you, like having this much well, yeah, kind of privilege that I can actually hide all of my disabilities and look like all the Germans look, which who are basically their bodies literally break down on schedule because medical system is understaffed and overworked, and the mental health is the least prioritized sector of the medical care in Germany. Which, yeah, I'm insanely lucky to get ADHD meds, at least at amoxicillin. But you know what? You know what's the difference between a speed addict and an ADHD haver?
Privilege.
I'm serious. Because if you're not privileged enough to get a diagnosis, you will probably get on speed. And whatever the people addicted are addicted to, they will consume it anyway because their body asks for it. Their mesolimbic reward pathway tells them that to work efficiently, to function, they kind of need this substance. And that's also why I'm really I admire marijuana's qualities too, because it kind of makes people like itself enough so the people grow more of it. So it's like a pretty weird symbiosis, I think. So yeah, and that was a hell of a ramble, I think. I literally jump from one topic to another, but that's kind of how I am. Like, for the more produced videos, I kind of have to force myself to not go off topic and do other stuff, but since YouTube shadow banned me, I think I can just drop the fucking act at least once. Well, I dropped it several times on my channel, but a lot of it was acted. And right now, you pretty much listening to the unfiltered version of me. It might be because I'm unraveling. I don't know. I'm. I honestly don't have high expectations of all this situation I happened in, and my loved ones who happened in a worse situation than mine. So I don't know. Let it be my final shot at being helpful, at least to those people who I care about deeply. So yeah, I am going to dethrone every YouTuber on BreadTube because leftists, Wash said once that leftists need a person who cleans their room and overall looks presentable. Well, I think this is as presentable as you can be for a disabled leftist kind of dying demon person. I don't know.